Hey guys, it's Dominic coming at you with my first video. In this video, I'm going to explain what I plan on doing with my channel. I have two accounts, the first one being my main, which you're looking at right now, and the second one is my DIY or my do-it-yourself or the Iron Man account. I plan on making money-making guides, bossing guides, some series, and just a general progress on my two accounts. As you can see right now, you're looking at my main. And I just missed that chronicle fragment. I have 2576 total. I just need rune crafting and divination to get Runescape, which I plan on working on. And in a minute, I will go and show you my bank. Okay, this is my bank on my main account. In this first tab, just a random assortment of items that are somewhat useful, like my energies for divination, my Slayer heads, just nothing really in particular in here, just a random stuff. Here's my not my rune crafting tab, my magic tab, and I got some teleports. As you can see, I got Vertus, Robin Bottom, missing the hood and gloves. Here I have, this is my main tab, I would say. I got my charms, my summoning pouches, jewelry, equipment, and I got myself some Torva, and I also got a lucky AGS, which I just kept because it looks pretty cool. I'll show you. I like how it looks darker than the other ones, than the actual normal AGS. I just like the way it looks like. I'd keep it. And it only cashed out for 3 mil, which wasn't too much. I got my drag ores, my killing cave, I got Torva, missing the helm and legs, the helm and boots and gloves. Here I have my potion tab, which I have everything out dosed out so it stays nice and organized. Just recently made 1,003 dose overloads. So I should be going overloads for a while. Just have a nice little supply of potions that I actually use. Here I have my range tab. I got Pernix and Ascensions. Working towards Seismics eventually. Maybe I'll make a series on that. But here I have my this is a loot, kind of like loot tab. I just recently sold it to get like the next gear and to buy some livid farm supplies, which you can kind of see here. And I plan on making videos on how this grows. Here I have my farming tab, which if you don't do at least herb runs, you really should, because they are amazing money. I personally do dwarf weeds, and I have juju farming potions, and I have legendary green fingers, which you can see there. Here I just have my junk tab, just skilling outfits and items I don't use, which I could destroy a lot of this, but I just haven't. And here is my dailies tab and my jacket trades. I have it all here nice and organized, so I actually know what I still need to do. Everything from here over is my dailies, and then all of this stuff is my jacket trades. And that is my bank on my main. Okay, here is my DIY. Its name is Easy Path. And right now I'm just doing some Slayer, but as you can see here, my stats, and this actually is really entertaining, this account. It is a step away kind of from the grind, even though it's more grindy. It's just a lot more fun, I would say, like starting over and actually not being able to interact with people. And I just play it on from time to time, and I've been actually enjoying it, so I think I'm going to be playing on it more. But I am going to go show you my bank after I finish this Slayer task. Okay. The bank on my DIY is not nearly as organized or neat as my main, but I'll show you anyways. Here, my first tab is just a bunch of items just in here. I did not yet to really organize my bank. I got some spirit sapphires and emeralds and rubies. I got some potatoes that I farmed. 500 magic note paper from the Skill of Fortune, or the Treasure Hunter now, which is really nice. Those will come in handy. I got some green dragon hide from when I killed dragons. Got those from a rare drop table. Did some temple trekking to actually get some silver bars to train my crafting. And yeah, I just have a random bunch of items in here. I got some fish that I've cooked and fished. Actually just got 70 cooking, which gave me a bunch of lobsters and is actually going to help me when I go for Recipe for Disaster gloves. Here I have my runes, my magic tab. This staff is so helpful. It's like a level 60 staff, and it is amazing seeing as I'm a DIY and I can't actually interact with people and buy stuff from the GE. And I actually have to make my own armor. So right now the best thing I have is spider silk. Here's my range tab. Actually, I have some green d'hide because you actually buy it from a store. And these arrows I bought from a shop and actually made the iron arrows to train my fletching and smithing. Here I have my melee tab, which I'm wearing most of my armor, which you can't see. But yeah, that's what I have there. Here's my farming tab. When I first started playing, I was buying a bunch of the seeds from the shop in Birth of Hope to actually do some farming. I kind of stopped. I need to get back into it because this is going to be a pain to train for quests when I actually need it. Here I just have some mining, I got some gems, just gathering kind of tab. This is like a woodcutting construction kind of tab. Here I have my charms and herbs that I've collected, some potions I've made from the herbs I've collected. And here's just like a quest item junk tab, which isn't really useful. And now I'm just going to explain how I sort of started off making my DIY, what I did when I first got on. When I first started, the very first thing I started doing was woodcutting. I got my woodcutting up. I cut just normal trees, and I was actually storing them in the bank so I can actually make them into planks. And the way I got money at first was just doing warbands and then selling the supplies to the tree for 100k if you got all 25. And once I actually got money, I figured out how many planks I was going to need to get to 69 construction. I could boost to 70 to get a gilded altar, which I can say I have, which is really, really nice. But so I just wood cut and made the planks over by the sawmill guy. And I was really lucky in that I started doing this right as bonus XP or double XP was the weekend was starting. I actually only needed to do half of the planks, which was so helpful, saved me a bunch of money and a bunch of time. And I also got a bunch of money from Wheel of Fortune, from turning the huge XP lamps to 500k or 100k. And also I killed cockatrices, which dropped the carapace leather, and I would turn them into the carapace chaps or legs. I would high out them. I got my magic up. Another reason I got my wood cutting up so I can actually make a split bark wand and orb, because that was going to be the best thing I could think of to make that I could get relatively fast. So I got that, and I also trained my magic by killing rock lobsters in the the place where you killed Dagonoth King, Waterbirth Island. And you can actually safe spot them there, so it was pretty much safe. So I just brought some food that I fished, or I brought tomatoes with shield 200, the same as sardines or shrimps or anything like that. I just brought that there and I killed them. That's actually I went there to get my magic up and to try to get some rock shell boots and gloves. I've gotten 4 boots and no gloves. And I just gave up on it. But that's how I got my magic up. And I just trained my range up by on chickens and cows. And then I actually banked it with Beefy, I think his name is, which is he is over here. If I can find it. He's right here, and you can bank beef and cowhides with him, but he'll take a part of it. I trained a bunch there so I can actually get my crafting up. So that's how I got some of my stats up. If you have any questions, just ask me. If you have any questions about what a DIY is or the rules that I have in place for it, just let me know in the comments down below. So those were my accounts. If you guys have any video ideas or suggestions that you'd like to make, just let me know in the comments. I'd really appreciate it. If you have any ideas what you'd like to see first from me, just let me know. I'll do pretty much anything, I think. If you enjoyed the video, there wasn't too much to it, you could just leave a like and maybe subscribe. It'd be much appreciated. Thank you, and this was Dominic, or Was Not Here, coming at you with my first video. Hope you guys have a good day. Thanks for watching.